Hello, everybody, and welcome. As I like to do every week, we like to take a look at the past week's market activity and then, of course, bounce around the market and look for something to trade. Well, if you're watching all last week, it was a pretty wild ride. As you can see here, the first part of the week was this huge drop down, and then on Friday, we had this huge bounce up. What does the future hold? I have no idea, neither does anybody else. But for right now, you can see volatility is picked up a little bit, but obviously because of Friday, you saw it have a huge drop as well. So we'll see what this week brings. But this is the S&P 500 where we always like to start. If we look at the NASDAQ, similar kind of story. Maybe it hasn't bounced back as much as the S&P 500, but it's exactly the same looking picture. Huge down moves for a couple weeks, and then it seemed to bounce back on Friday. So who knows where we're going to go from here. And then finally, we always like to stop last at the IWM, which is the Russell 2000, which is the small cap stocks. This hasn't been quite as extreme. It's obviously been down for a few weeks as well, but not nearly as much. And you can see it bounced back to almost back to its all-time highs. So again, this is the market. Kind of seems to be in a bit of a range. Had a pretty scary couple of weeks. We'll see what the future holds, but for now, that's where the market's at. So what are we going to trade this week? Well, we're going to go over to Microsoft, which just had earnings, which you can see right here. Had a huge drop after earnings and then continued to tumble after earnings. And because of that, you can see volatility has stayed pretty high. It always peaks right around earnings, and then it had this huge jump up right afterwards because of this huge drop. But you can see still at 36, it's pretty near its highs for the year as far as earnings, and it's taken a huge dive, which as a contrarian means to me high volatility, huge drop. I'm going to make the bet. Obviously, if you're a trend trader, you'd bet the other way. You're going to bet it's going to continue to go down. But as a contrarian, my bet's going to be that over the course of the next 45-ish days, it may continue to dive a bit, but I'm expecting it to bounce back at some point. So, how do we make that trade? We're going to sell a put vertical. So if I go to the trade page here, you can see 47 is going to be perfect in our wheelhouse tomorrow to be 46, right where we like to be at around 45 days. I'll open this up. I already figured this one out for us. Remember, when I'm selling a vertical, these are $5 wide strikes. So what we're always looking to do is sell for 33 cents per $1 width of strikes. So if it's $5 wide, the minimum I'm looking to accept is $1.65. So this is where we're looking to be. The minimum credit we're willing to accept on this trade is $1.65. So if I sell this vertical right here, you can see right now it's at 168. That is perfect. That is right in our wheelhouse. And the other beautiful thing about verticals, when volatility is high, you can see the stock price is at 401, way up here, right? When I sell a put vertical, what I want is the stock price to go up. But it's already way up here at 401, which means as long as it stays above 370 in the next 40-ish days, I'm going to be profitable. And that's why my probability of profit is high. This isn't a 50-50 bet because you can see I'm way down here at 370. I just want to stay above 370. We're already up here at 401. So obviously it's a better than 50-50 shot. I'm starting way ahead of the game. So this is why we trade high volatility, because it pushes us further away. It gives us basically higher probability of profit when we sell things as opposed to buy things. So assuming everything stays the same for tomorrow, we're going to go $30 down and sell the put, and then buy the $5 put just below it. Look to collect $1.65 or more. And as long as those all hold true, that is our trade in Microsoft post earnings for tomorrow. So before we continue on, I want this concept to sink in for a minute because this is what learning to trade options actually means. It means you have no boss, you have no employees. You are essentially creating your own job. And in this new world, as everything gets harder, wouldn't it be nice to be reliant solely on yourself? My goal here is your financial freedom, and we do that by getting you to a level of expertise and confidence similar to mine. For anyone who wants clean, simple, reliable guidance, I created the Essential Income System. You get the benefit of a structured, research-backed, experienced trader like myself, and all you need to do is follow along. And no, these aren't make-believe trades. These are fully formed trades that I'm actually doing myself in real time and sending to you in real time that are ready to execute. You don't have to guess, you don't have to stress, you just plug right into a system that works. Now, the important thing about this is, number one, you don't need any prior trading experience to use this because the alerts will give you all the information you need for the trade. I also limit it to 2 to 3 trades per week. I don't want to overwhelm you with trades. That doesn't help. 2 to 3 trades mean you can pick and choose or do them all. They're all designed to be small as possible, meaning like risking a few bucks here, a few bucks there, not big wins, big losses. We want to get you up and trading comfortably. They are going to be sent out in the first hour generally of the market opening. I'm going to give you the complete setup, and I'm also going to show you how to manage these. As they close, you'll get the alerts as well to let you know that they have closed. And all this can realistically be done in less than 15 minutes a day. And for those interested in not just copying trades, but actually gaining the confidence to create, make, and manage your own trades, I've created the Pro Trader Academy. It's not just alerts and it's not just courses. It's a complete trading system designed to take you from beginner to intermediate to advanced to consistent. What you need is a structured system, not scattered information. The Pro Trader Academy includes the Essential Income System, but it also includes every course I've ever made, along with every course I will make in the future, plus webinars, plus potential office hours, etc. This is valued at over $2,000. Now, normally the Essential Income System is $49 a month, and the Pro Trader Academy is $99 a month. But good news, because you showed up here today, you're in luck. You can get the Essential Income System for only $1 for the first month, or you can get the Pro Trader Academy for only $19 for the first month by going to sharpertrades.com and using either one of these coupons. And here's the great news. There's absolutely no risk to you as both of these are month to month and can be canceled at any time. So, again, go to Sharper Trades or use the attached links. Again, there's no risk. You can cancel anytime. Give them a try. Make sure they are for you. And I look forward to having you join me on your journey to financial freedom. Hope to see you there.